Bouncers, exersaucers, walkers, all of that is right there by the big windows in the long hallway. Don't bring gooey stained
anything,
baby puke covered things.
Yeah.
Baby's drool. So I know like on the bouncers or whatever, babies gnaw that front little whatever, and it'll have like spit stains. All those pieces come off. Like if you'll just take the time, you can, I think you just take a couple, I know we had the jungle one.
Right.
You can take a couple screws off and you can unsnap the fabric piece of it and throw it in the washer. It'll sell, and it'll sell at full price.
Right.
Like you'll make some money on it. But if it's covered in stains and it's got like slobber stains on it, or my personal favorite is when people leave their snack goo inside the trays of
Don't do that. Don't be that person.
I'm not your maid. So
well,
I'm not cleaning it up.
Right.
I'm going to pull it.
Pull it. And you will have tagged it. You will have brought it. You would have carried it all the way in from the dock for nothing. So clean them up. And it's when we get over to high chairs and things like that, like vacuum them out, right? Wipe them down, use a Clorox wipe, use a magic eraser, vacuum them out, because your high chair is going to be compared to 30 or more other high chairs. And nobody, we're going to pull it first of all, but if we miss it, nobody's going to get the one with the crumbs and the stains and the yuck. So clean them out.
Yeah. In the swings and stuff, same batteries. It has to work. If it doesn't work, like it has to, if it vibrates, it has to vibrate, it has to play music, and it has to swing. If it doesn't do all the functions that are on the little thing at the top that, with all the buttons or whatever, we're going to push them all. And the two moms that work in that category have babies, and they know about all the baby things. And so Katie and Janae are going to be like, no, it's out. And they're hardcore. Like they know all the mom stuff. So they will check everything, and they will pull it if it's yucky, and they will pull it if it doesn't work. I know that, I feel like in the past we've had some that were like you had to plug them in, and there are plugs over there. So we do let moms plug them in to check to see that they work. So be aware if it's a plug only, which I feel like most of them now are both.
Right.
But if it's a plug only, then just make sure that plug it in before you bring it and make sure it works.
Well, it has to have the plug.
And it has to have the plug with it, yes. Right. But yeah, batteries. And they also sell size D batteries at Dollar Tree.
There you
go.
go.
So usually those take the big fat batteries that are more expensive. So so take them apart, wash the covers on the swings and all of those pieces, wipe them all down. Don't bring any grody stuff. In the bouncers, they always have like all the hangy things that are, the birds and the critters, monkeys,
mobile-ish things.
Yes. So make sure those are all there, because if they're missing parts, then we usually will pull it. Sometimes I might miss something if I don't know it's supposed to have that, but for the most part, we are looking to make sure it has all of its little accessories. And we all have phones, so we're Googling to see what things are supposed to look like and make sure that they have not been recalled, all those things. So we're constantly looking to find out what's here and what we're supposed to have and whatever. So if it isn't incomplete, then it will probably get pulled.
Yep.
And then down past that, we have pack and plays. And I'm just going to be honest, that is the category I pull the most stuff from. Is like, there's not, as many pack and plays as there are, say, books. So, in comparison to what maybe Christy pulls, it's not as much. But for having like 30 to 40 pack and plays, I probably pull 15.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So if they're gross, either take them apart and wash all the pieces, or take, your wet wipes or whatever you want to use, clean them really good. Like breast milk leaves that weird yellowy whatever. Story of my life. It's fine, but you got to wash it out. Or if it's stained, like, or the slobber marks, like, we're going to look. So I've had some parents that like try to kind of hide it. And I'm like, I'm going to look, so just know I'm going to look. I'm going to look. So don't try to hide it. Just don't bring it.
Right. If the webbing, I don't know what you call that, on the side, if that's torn,
if it's torn, we're gonna pull it. Yeah,
so it's not safe.
It's not safe because little fingers can get in there and make it bigger, and then they've escaped.
And you have to set pack and plays up. If it's folded up, they'll never sell, and we won't leave it that way. So just don't do it.
As a courtesy, we do help new moms break them down, because new moms and new dads never know how to take them apart, which is comical. At times we will let them struggle for 20 to 30 seconds just for entertainment because it's been a long day. But we will help them take them apart, package them all back up, put them back in their bag, show them how it all works.
Yeah.
But you have to set them up because we don't have time on Fridays when we're doing drop off. There's no time for us to do that. So set them up. You want to set them up if you have like that top part that's like the infant part, and then even like the changing station that goes even above that. You need to attach all that. If there's a mobile or a little vibrating piece that attaches on that needs batteries in it, it has to show that it's working. If you don't want to sell it with those pieces, or let's say it has the changing pad but it's stained, you don't have to sell it with that. You can pull it and sell it. It's a perfectly good pack and play without all the bells and whistles, you know. And pack and plays sell. I mean, we sell every single pack and play at First Time Moms. That's where they come to get them because they're pricey new, and you're only going to use them for a blip, you know. So
grandmas buy them for
grandmas
their house.
Yes, they always sell well. We sell all the pack and plays that are out, so it's worth your time to make it look really nice. It's worth your time to make sure all the pieces or parts are there, or to pull the parts that are not in good shape. And it's worth it to price them well. I told a gal the other day on here, she was asking about what to price it for, and I really think if it's in good shape and it's clean and you set it up and you've got, you know, got all your ducks in a row and you've got the bag, and sometimes people even have like the little instruction manual, which is huge for first-time parents, slid into the little holder in the back or whatever. You've got all those pieces. You can realistically sell a pack and play for $25. You know, that's pretty good money secondhand. So, so that's realistic to do if you do a good job with getting them together, getting it prepped. Yep. Okay. And then on tagging on that, just be aware of where you tag because safety pins will rip that mesh stuff. So and tape doesn't stick to any of that
going through the fabric, like at the top.
Going through the fabric at the top.
Okay.
Make sure
or on the base. If it's not.
So it's hard. Does that work? The dream scenario is that I can walk up to a row of pack and plays and see the price tags taped to the, pinned to the rail. At the top. That's dream scenario. Tape doesn't stick to that nylon material that they're made out of, so don't waste your time on tape. Pin them, or you could zip tie them around one of the plastic corner pieces or whatever. But it's dream scenario is when they're set up, and a lot of moms, which I think is smart, come with the tag and pin or whatever, set it up and then tag it. And that makes more sense because your tag is going to get all munched up when you break it all down to put it in its bag and travel with it. So when you get there, just bring it with you, stick it in the bag loose or whatever, and then when you get there, set it up and then tag it front and center where it's really easy to see. And if they can see, oh, that's a good deal and it looks good, you know, it's gonna sell for sure the first day. So